Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, today is Sunday. So in our house, Italian comes twice a week. Wednesday, always been Prince Spaghetti Day. Sundays is a sauce day. So today, I made a sauce the other day, which I will do a video on that. But today, it's Chicken Parm Day. Football, chicken parm sandwiches, yes please. So pull up a chair and let's get started. Okay, let's get ready to roll. So the first thing that we have out right now is the thin chicken breast. So I bought this chicken breast already sliced thin, but if you can tell, it's still a little too thick for me, like this piece right here and stuff. It's still just a little too thick. So we want to just go ahead and pound that out, make it really nice and smooth. Make sure that all the sides of the chicken are relatively the same thickness. And then we're going to get started to frying. It'll fry easily and more quickly and more efficiently. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to pound this out. So I don't know if you can see this bag. So let me just tip the thing. So I have this bag right here because I don't really like to handle chicken too much. I just don't. So I am going to put this in the bag. And this piece is a little thin, but get that away. And then I'm going to take it out of this handy dandy bag holder. This is the best thing. This is the best thing. I saw this on Amazon actually, and it is so good for meal prep. It holds your bags open, so it's like amazing. Falls down flat. I love it. I'll link it for you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, close up this bag, try to get everybody nice and flat inside. Actually, I don't want a lot of air in there. And we're just going to give it a little, like a rough chop, a rough pounding. Nothing too major because I don't want it so paper thin that it's just going to fall apart. But I do want to, especially this one big piece, I do want to flatten that out. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I have 2 eggs that I'm going to scramble, and they're at room temperature. I try to do everything at room temperature, including the chicken, because if you put like cold chicken in hot oil, and it's going to be a mess. It's not going to like cook well. So I like to cook everything at room temperature. So I've got 2 eggs. And then instead of scrambling in water, I put in olive oil. Just a little bit. It makes the egg mixture a little thicker. And so therefore, when it coats, it really sticks to the chicken and it coats up really well. So while that's in there, that's ready to go. I'm going to turn on my oil right here on a medium heat and get that going. I want to season the egg mixture a little bit. So I have a little bit left of salt in here, not too much because I'm going to put a lot in the flour mixture, and just a pinch of pepper. Whisk that up, put that aside, and we're going to get the other things ready. Okay, so I've got the flour mixture. So we have an egg mixture, a flour mixture, and then we have some panko, seasoned panko breadcrumbs. So I'm going to use about, I'd say, a cup of flour. I'm going to put in some Italian seasoning. I don't skimp on seasoning here. I just want to make sure that it is completely covered. So Italian seasoning, and then garlic powder, looks like 2 teaspoons, like maybe a tablespoon. Definitely some salt, and I just give it a good shake. I go by look and feel and taste. I use all my senses. Like I use my hands. I want to touch things. I want to smell things. I want to taste things. I want to look at them. I can tell by how it smells or how it tastes what I'm going to need. So I'm just going to mix this up with my hands. I want to make sure that when I'm in here, I can feel that salt that's in there. And then I also want to smell it. And I can smell all that seasoning. I can especially smell that garlic powder. I'm just going to do a little bit more salt because I really want that to come through. Everything else is really, really good. Okay, on to the breadcrumbs. Okay, so when I was growing up, we used the Progresso brand breadcrumbs with Italian seasoning in it, but I have really fallen in love with the Progresso Parmesan flavor. I also like the garlic and herb. So you can do regular traditional no frills breadcrumbs, and that's fine. Just make sure you season it really, really well. But I always like to go with a flavored breadcrumb. It's really, really good. And this is, of course, brand new. So let's pop that cap. God, it smells so good. Just give it a good shake, and there you have it. So my grandmother used to tell me all the time, like, she didn't have like a meat thermometer to do the temperature or anything else like that. So what she said was that if you stick a wooden spoon, paddle, doesn't matter, in your oil and it bubbles, you know your oil is ready to go. So let's test it out. Let's see. Can you see? Let me see. I'm going to turn this around. We are ready to go. Okay, so I have a little bit of an assembly line going over here. So what we're going to do is we are going to take our chicken, we're going to put it in our flour mixture, make sure it's really coated. We're going to dip it in our egg mixture. We're going to dip it in our panko mixture, and then we're going to pop it into the oil, and we're going to fry it up. When you start with your flour first, I always find that it makes it super, super crispy. And then the egg mixture really sticks to the chicken. Pound it down. I don't know. I learned all these things from my grandmother, and my mom. Was she a cook? Like, I don't know. I don't really think so. She didn't do a whole lot. She worked a lot and stuff. Always dip it away from you so it doesn't splash up in your face. Now, I don't want this chicken to get like super duper brown and stuff, because when we put it in the oven, it's going to continue to bake. So we just have to watch it. This piece is like really big. And so today I'm only going to make one sandwich. My husband is out of town, so it's just me. So this is my dinner. This is my treat. And so what I'll do is I will take the other 2 pieces of chicken and I will freeze it for another day. It's so great. Okay, so I'm going to wash my hands. And this one is, look at how nice and golden that is. I'm just going to let it sit there just for a hot minute. Okay. So it's starting to get hard. Like when you press down on it, It's starting to get a little hard, which lets me know that it's cooking. Obviously over here, it's kind of mushy and soft. So of course that's raw on that side. But let's go ahead and flip this over too. So look how nice and golden that is. That is perfect. We're going to take this out. This is my mulling spice. We're going to take this out here in a minute. That looks so good. Okay, let's make a sandwich. I'm really excited about it. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to cut, look at this chicken. Look at how beautiful that is. I already took a bite off the side. I always do that just to check like the seasoning of everything. But I'm going to cut mine in strips. I know a lot of places, you know, if you get them at a restaurant, they don't and everything, but I just like to stack it. So you'll see. But anyway, so I'm going to take one chicken cutlet. I cut that in strips. Now I'm going to get this roll. Okay, so this is a roll that I got at Harris Teeter. You can do whatever your favorite roll is. I really love these. This is a day old. So it's nice and hard and like a little stale, which is nice. It'll hold its shape. And so I'm going to go ahead and I just want to cut this in half and I want to prepare the roll because I want to taste bread, but I also want to taste some seasoning. I don't know about you. And I don't know where you live. I'm here in South Carolina. And so I'm originally from Long Island, New York. And we could get chicken parm no matter where we went, up here, down here. Oh my God. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. So I decided I was gonna start making my own. I don't know about y'all, but like I would rather make my own than go and spend the money. But anyway, because it's never the way I want it. All right, so I'm going to prepare it with some olive oil. I'm just going to try to lightly drizzle the olive oil around. And I want to just like, actually, I just want to like work it in. Again, I like using my hands. And I just want to like massage that olive oil all into that bread like that. And then I'm going to get a paper towel because my hands were like really greasy. Okay, so I want to do some salt and pepper and some garlic powder and some Italian seasoning. So I'm just going to salt this just very loosely, pepper. Okay, so it's olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic pepper, and Italian seasoning. So I'm going to put this under the broiler on low for about 5-10 minutes. I want to get the inside nice and crispy to hold all the sauce, the cheese, and the chicken. Okay, hang on. Okay, here we go. Look how nice and toasty that came out. I'm so excited, and it's crispy. Nice and crispy. Okay, so this is my grandmother's sauce recipe. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can. But it is just so rich and just so thick. It's just wonderful. So I will be doing a video on that. But right now, I just want to take some sauce. And I don't really want to drown it in sauce because it can make it like a mushy mess. This has chunks of sausage in here. I'm not really looking for that because I have all this chicken that is going to be filtered in. Okay, so the sauce is there. If you can see like all those little chunks of garlic that are in, I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to take my strips of fried chicken and say they just go together so much better when you cut them and everything. And then I just want to put a little bit of extra sauce on the chicken. Nothing major. Okay, and then I want to do a deep dive of mozzarella. Deep, deep dive. And then I'm going to put it back on the tray that's right here, and I'm going to stick it in the broiler until nice and bubbly. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. It's so crispy. All right, so what I like to do is I like to just transfer it. It's so super hot, like you can't eat it right now. So what I like to do is I like to wrap it right out of the oven, right when it's hot. And I just let it sit. It's going to heat up all of the bread. Everything is going to stay together. And when you cut into it, when I show you, when we cut into it, everything is all put together. It's not like you're going to take a bite and then it's going to fall out the other end. So everything is right there, and it's just going to settle just for a little bit. And then we're going to cut into it and taste it, and it's going to be amazing. Come right back. Okay, I cut in. Look at that. So good. Oh my God, it's so good. It smells so good. Oh my God. Y'all need to try this. Recipe is down below. If you like it, please come back and make a comment and like and subscribe to my channel. I'm so excited that you're here, and I will see you soon. Thanks.